Hey, what's up? It's your boy Tasman, the boss man. So I wanted to do a quick video and update on how my schooling's going. I've been kind of throwing stuff on Facebook, but I really haven't been hitting YouTube too much. Um, so Monday started in the truck. Got behind the wheel, got a little bit of time behind the wheel, did some backing, took a little bit to catch on. Um, it was hard to adjust to backing up a trailer for the first time. Did get to drive a little bit. Um, the first day, it's kind of embarrassing, but hey, it happens. I popped a tire. I end up taking this right turn, and I turned like a vehicle instead of turning the way I'm supposed to be turning, as far as having the trailer on the back, and I end up going over the curb and popping the tire, which kind of put us a little bit behind as far as getting more time behind the wheel. But shit happens. I just wasn't paying attention at that time. But I learned from that mistake that there's no excuses for not paying attention, and that's why we are trained the way we're trained to get our CDL, because once we do get that CDL, we're considered professional drivers. So, first day, a little rusty. Second day, did backing, improved tremendously, learned how to parallel park. Did good the first couple times, still need to refresh it in my head as far as the steps on doing the parallel park. And did do driving today. At first, it was hard to get the clutch in because I'm not used to the truck. But later on that afternoon after lunch, it was coming together. I was doing the double clutch and shifting into gear as I was going in the high gears, clutch, gas, shifting into neutral when I put the clutch in, putting the gas for the downshift. So, my rhythm was coming together, and I was actually doing a lot better as far as driving. As far as my turns, I've been really paying attention on how the guys are doing it, and I am working on getting my turns down so I don't hit a curve ever again. So, but yeah, things are coming together. So the second day, it was good. We found out today that next Wednesday we will be taking the CDL test, and that will be the ear brake test first, then the road test, and I'm not sure when we're gonna do the backing of the trailer, the parallel park, and then there's a back offset test, I believe there's gonna be, and then there's gonna be driving on the road. So that's what we're preparing for the rest of this week, going into Wednesday of next week. So things are going good. The instructors out here are real good. The driver instructor that I have, he's teaching us. We're getting driving time, so he's putting his time in, and we will get to the point of passing that test. And it's a good feeling, because I've heard from several other guys that went up to CRST before us say they wish they would have had a better trainer or more drive time, and when they finally did get more drive time, that's when they actually passed their CDL test with the DMV. So some tips, something to think about. If you're looking at companies, you're looking at CRST or whatever you're looking at, and you're looking at the type of way they're putting it together, something just to give you a heads up. If I would have known about it, I would have tried to do my physical, and I would have tried to pass and get my permit test, or my permit, and get all my tests done with the DMV before I got to school up here in this type of program, where you're going to go to school, they're going to help you pay for the CDL schooling, and then later on you're going to work for them, and then pay back on the amount of months that you put into the company, as far as them invested in time with you, that you're making them money and still making money, but you're going to be not paid as high until you get that experience, and then your pay rate will go up. But just to give you a heads up, if you're looking at doing that, I highly suggest that you get your permit, pass all your tests. If you can get your endorsements, try to get whatever endorsements you can get, even hazmat if that's what you decide to do. So then when you get up here, you get, hopefully you can get into the driving time and maybe get more driving time if that's what you need. Okay. Another thing is make sure your blood pressure's down, or make sure your medical card is signed off for 2 years. What we're hearing is once people are getting to CRST and little things are kicking people back, okay? If you have high blood pressure, they're only going to give you a medical card for a certain amount of time. So if that's something that you're running into and you're looking to come into this field, get your blood pressure under control. Exercise. Start eating the right foods. Drink lots of water. If your doctor has you on certain prescriptions, make sure that you're taking those prescriptions. Another thing that's kicking people back and just giving you a heads up is background. Be honest with your background. If you have a felony, it's a good chance you could probably get your CDL and go through the process, but having a job lined up 100% is not 100% for sure. If they find something in your background that you do not put on your application or bring up to the person that is talking to you as far as your recruiter. Piss tests. There is a piss test here. Okay? If you're serious about this industry and you're serious about going through this type of program, don't mess with any drugs. Get up here, be clean, pass through. People go home because they can't pass the piss test. And it's not good. I mean, if you're really serious about this, then you'll come up here being prepared. Blood pressure is a big thing. Eyes. If you need glasses, make sure you have your glasses. That could be pushed back. That could push you back in the class as far as staying here longer. If you don't have your glasses, and you have to find a way of getting glasses and then going through the whole process of getting the test done. Okay, so if you need glasses, make sure you have your glasses, and so you could do the eye exam. That's part of the physical. Other things, if anything else comes to mind, if you come across this video and you're looking at CRST, or you're looking at any different type of company that's offering you the ability of getting your CDL and going to them to get some experience, I try to keep my videos updated, and I'll try to give out more information as I go through and I see what's going on. But these are some of the things that we're hearing about that are causing people to go home. So, come up here, be prepared. Something that what I did was I kind of watched YouTube, but go to the DMV and get the book for the CDL and start studying that thing, because a lot of the stuff that's going to be on those tests that you got to take is in that book. So start preparing yourself, so when you get here, you're on a mission. You're just here, you're going to get all your testing done, or if you already have your testing done, you got your permit, you're coming here to train and get time behind the wheel so you can pass that DMV test as far as the road. So other than that, things are going all right. I just wanted to throw a quick video out and give you an update. Uh, Tomorrow we'll be back on the road, working on other stuff that we need to work on as far as getting us prepared for the road test. Until next time, don't talk about it, be about it.